Hello everybody and welcome! This is your buddy ZDS here, bringing you the first episode of my next Let's Play. For this Let's Play, we'll be playing one of the Pokemon games I've actually spent the most time on over the course of my life, Pokemon White 2. So this was the overwhelming majority leader for the next Let's Play to tackle for the channel, and I wanted to just lavish some attention on this game because I do love it very much. Hold on, let me actually lower the outside volume here. Also, if you can't tell, I'm using a brand new microphone I just bought. It's a lavalier microphone. Hopefully that the recording does really well. I've done a couple tests, and everything is kosher so far. So, let's hope to see that this is going to end pretty well for me. Now, of course, during all of my Pokemon Let's Plays, as I always mention, I will be using PK Hex. Just for minor things. I won't be doing hacking, like, specific overpowered Pokemon or anything like that. I will be using all in-game Pokemon. So every Pokemon that I will be using, I will be catching myself. For reasons that I just are very perverted and weird, I will be using the female protagonist character because I'm a fucking 26-year-old pervert, and that's kind of the end of that discussion. But anyway, so I'll be using the girl because I want to. I always choose the guy, so I'll choose the girl this time. Alright, so we're gonna go with... just because I like the name, I'll just do the Kinato. Probably one of my favorite Japanese names. I'm just gonna give him the standard Hugh. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna name him... Ryumon. I don't really know why. I don't know if Ryumon is a sort of a... if it is a reference to something or not, but I do like the name, so I'm going to stick with it. So, because White 2 is quite a bit bigger than Platinum, as far as the main story goes, I will try to bring some more attention to the story itself, okay? Platinum's story is pretty minimalistic compared to White and 2 and White 1, Black 2 and White 2. Just Gen 5 in general has a much better story than Gen 4 does. Because Gen 4 is essentially about universal eco-terrorists trying to resurrect a god, or bring forth a god to create their own universe. But White 2 is a little more grounded, and probably one of the most hated Pokemon plots and games in the entire fucking franchise, and I really don't know why. I've heard it from everyone over my life that White 1 and White 2, Gen 5 in general, they introduced the garbagey Pokemon, the fucking ice cream Pokemon, and saying that because they introduced those crappy Pokemon that the game is crap and yada yada yada, but I frankly don't believe that whatsoever. And that is just my opinion at the moment, so if you guys disagree, well, feel free to tell me in the comments section, but this should hopefully be a very entertaining Let's Play. You know Professor Juniper? She's a famous Pokemon researcher. Actually, she's an old friend of mine. She called me today for the first time in ages. This is out of the blue, but Kinato, do you want to have a Pokemon? Yeah, you bet I do. Okay, step 1 completed. Well then, do you know what a Pokedex is? Yeah, I knew you would. Isn't it amazing how it automatically requests Pokemon you encounter? Yeah, I wonder why that actually happens. Yet another question. You want a Pokedex, right? Yeah. Okay, step 2 completed. Kinato, your course of action has been set. A girl named Bianca has come here to meet you. She's Professor Juniper's assistant. I was told to simply look for a big green hat. That's right, you're going to go look for Bianca. And then you'll get a Pokedex and a Pokemon to be your partner. Oh, your X-Transceiver is in your bag, right? Do you know how to open your bag? Yeah. Girl named Bianca, I was told... The girl's name is Bianca. I was told you should look for a big green hat. She must be lost because this is her first time here. Go look for her. Okay, Mom, you don't have to tell me like 5 different ways. And we're introduced immediately to the next character. Hey, you got a Pokemon yet? There aren't any Pokemon trainers around here, so I'm getting bored. What's that? A person named Bianca is giving you a Pokemon? Really? Hinata, if you I thought that said if you eat a Pokemon. If you get a Pokemon, take really, really good care of it, okay? Yeah. let's go get your Pokemon. There's something I have to do. And to do that, I need someone I can trust besides my partner Pokemon. A person I can trust. That's right, I'm talking about you. You seem like you've got good instincts. You head on home. Okay, big brother. Bye-bye, Hinata. Alright, let's go find that person in Bianca. Let's go! Alright. So there's always a debate as to which starter I always choose in a Pokemon game. But if you guys haven't seen my top 24 favorite Pokemon starters list, then you will probably not know who I'm going to be picking. I know that the objectively best starter to pick is, if we're talking about type coverage, is Emboar, but Emboar is my least favorite starter Pokemon, so fuck it. It's so pretty! Hey there, don't you agree? Oh, my name is Bianca. I'm the assistant of the Pokemon professor, Professor Juniper. By the way, I'm looking for someone. Do you know a person named Hinata? Oh wait, you're Hinata! Ooh, wow, you're exactly like what I heard. Nice to meet you. I have a really important request to ask of you. Will you help us complete the Pokédex? Sure. Oh wow, thanks! Your support will help Professor Juniper's research move forward. Anyway, filling out the Pokédex is totally fun. Okay then. Ta-da! Here is the Pokemon that will be your partner. I love how they actually show her on the bottom screen in 3D. So, we have the Grass Starter Snivy, the Fire Starter Tepig, and the Water Starter Oshawott. They evolve into Servine and Superior respectively at level 17 and 36 for Snivy, evolves into Pignite and an Emboar at level 16 and 36 for Tepig, and then Duwat from Oshawott at level, I believe it's 16 and 36, and then finally into Samurott. And you can kind of figure which one I'm going to pick by now. Obviously, I'm not picking Tepig. Snivy is considered more the hard mode for Black and White 2, so come with me, boy. You'll be a girl when I change her in Pokédex, but Pikahex, rather. Oh, wow, you and Oshawott are a perfect match! By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Sure, why not? Alright, let me see. I kind of want to go with something water-based. I love Japanese names, so I like to use Japanese names for Pokemon sometimes. So, let me see. Mizu. I don't want to go Mizukage, that's a little too obvious. Nah, hold on. What should I go with here? Fuck. I always have problems coming up with names. Maybe there's Doton, Raiton, Suiton. Suiton though? Nah. Maybe another water creature. What's Samurott's Japanese name? Oh, I have another one. If I can fit it. Samu... Raikoho. Oh. Samurai. Samuraiki. There we go. Samuraiki. The Lightning Samurai. Yes. Samuraiki. That's such a great name. Well, thank you. Now that you've got your Pokemon, I'll give you this too. A Pokédex. It's pink! You want to know what it does? The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So Professor Juniper wants you to carry this Pokédex, visit a lot of places, and meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. You are a very happy young lady, aren't you, Bianca? Hey, how long are you planning on keeping me waiting anyway? Hey, what's that? So that's your partner, huh? That's great. My sister already said so, but take really, really good care of your Pokemon. You got it? What's that you're holding there? It's a Pokedex. Please, give me a Pokedex too. I want to get stronger. If I have a Pokedex, I can learn more about Pokemon. That'll make me tougher, right? Who are you again? I'm Ryumon. I'm gonna travel the Unova region with my Pokemon partner in order to search for something very important. Well, okay. I don't really get it, but going on a journey is always good. Anyways, I just happen to have another Pokedex on me. Looks like Pokemon distribution has really changed compared to 2 years ago, so the more the merrier. Alright, so now we have to battle our first major Pokemon battle. Kinato versus Ryumon. Now, of course, your rival will always pick the starter that you are weak against. So in this case, he picked Snivy because I picked Oshawott. Had I picked Snivy, he would have picked Tepig, and if I picked Tepig, he would have picked Oshawott. Which, frankly, I prefer it this way, rather than the way that it's done in Generation 6 and 7 games, where the rival actually has a starter that is weak to your starter. I never liked that idea. Okay. So now that we're good there, now we have a little tutorial for the town. I'm not going to go too deep into this stuff, it's just basic Pokemon knowledge. Pokemon Center, where we can heal our Pokemon. I'll go ahead and heal my Ashi right now. Then over here is the PC, where you can use pull out and in Pokemon when you have more than 2, of course. And the Pokemon, where you can buy items and Pokeballs. It's good that we get Pokeballs pretty early on in the journey here, too. I do prefer that. And then off comes Mom and his little sister, I think? Oh yeah, and I get the running shoes right away, too. That was a change from Black and White 1. You actually didn't get the shoes right away in Black and White 1. You had to go past the first town before you got your running shoes. So, definitely glad you get them right now. So now we gotta head that direction. Bon voyage, take Oshawott, and go see many different Pokemon and people with your own eyes. Okay. Well, I'm actually gonna go ahead and... yeah, I'll at least get to the first town. I'll get to the first town, put this at like 20-something minutes or so, and... Goodness. And then I'll call it a video, do some pickaxing, and yada yada yada. So now we have the obligatory capture tutorial that Bianca's going to show us real fast. She's going to catch one of my actual favorite Pokemon from Gen 5. A very underappreciated Dark type with Purloin. Most people consider Purloin and Liepard to be worthless first route Dark types, but I've been able to take a Liepard all the way to the Elite Four without much difficulty. Liepard has an excellent speed stat and a decent combination of different abilities. Plus it has a base 88 for both attack and special attack, and with move tutors in Generation 5, has a great deal many move tutor moves such as Seed Bomb and Gunk Shot that it can learn, giving it really good type coverage. So if you ever wanted to use a Dark type, and you don't know who to pick up first, Purloin, like this one here, is definitely a good option. I'll also praise something else that's very common in this game, and that is the fucking quickness of the battles. I really like the battles are really fast-paced. It's not... The animations are quick, the knockout animations are quick and all that stuff, and it's really good for just kind of breezing through the game at a good pace. I will probably have to get used to the fact that since I'm not playing Gen 6 or 7, I don't get EXP from wild battles. But we'll work with that later. Alright, this guy is Alder, a trainer with a keen interest in the world. One of my goals is to tell people about how wonderful it is to walk towards the future together with Pokemon. And I just jumped off a cliff. And you are? Hinata! Of Aspersha City. He's eyeing us like a weird pervert. I believe he's based on the Japanese myth of Jiraiya, because he does remind me a lot of Jiraiya from Naruto. I fucking love Alder in the anime. He's such a weirdo. Not exactly a seasoned trainer yet. Indeed, I'll train you a little. Follow me. So that's not weird at all. An old man with fiery red hair is asking to train us, quote-unquote. This will be interesting. I will try to keep level grinding away from the main story as well. I will try to keep with story points, trying to find as many items on routes as I can. In fact, I actually missed one over here. So you get a potion real quick for free there. And I might be able to catch Lightbird, or not Lightbird, I might be able to also catch Batrat here. It's not necessary, but I'm probably gonna catch it anyway just for the sake of it. But something else of note as well is that the Pokemon's EXP curve is probably at its best in Gen 5. That the greater the difference of the higher level you are than your opponent's Pokemon that you're fighting, the lower the experience you gain. And the higher they are than you, the more experience you gain. This incentivizes more reckless play, and incentivizes you to actually take on higher level opponents rather than dealing with lower level weak Pokemon. This concept kind of gets thrown in the face with Audino, though, which is the most predominant way of grinding Pokemon. Also, walk in here and this gentleman will give you a potion. I actually did not know that, because I've never walked into this room before. What do you give me anything, sweetheart? Nope? Okay. So I'm going to try to check every house and every NPC. I want to make this a little bit more of a guide than a Let's Play, since I do have a tendency of rushing through Pokemon games really fast. That's just kind of my impetuous nature. I just like to rush through stuff a lot, so... Forgive me if there's things that I'm not exactly thorough on. I think there's something in here. Nope. I know somebody here gives me a Great Ball. Okay. Who's the one that gives me the Great Ball? You? No? Okay, so maybe it's actually not here. Alright, so I gotta go and I gotta give the motherfucker the town map. But to get the town map, I gotta go this way. I'm gonna fight a couple more trainers. Take care of catching some more Pokemon, because there is actually 2 potential final team members located in the ranch directly up ahead. As you guys may or may not know from my adventures in other Pokemon games, Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It sits at my number 2 spot right behind Gardevoir. And in Black and White 2, you can capture Riolu in the wild very, very early. In fact, so early that it's probably unfair, because you get access to a really powerful Pokemon really freaking early. Now granted, Lucario takes a while to evolve because of its happiness level, but honestly, if you just run around in circles and battle people for like 3 hours straight, you'll get to the level that is needed to evolve into Lucario and have a fully evolved Pokemon before the 2nd gym. And if you're really good, you could even do it before the 1st gym. I might not do that, I might do that, I don't know. If I do actually do that, I'm actually going to go through PK Hex and alter the friendship there. But I will go ahead and catch it on screen. There's also another potential team member located in the grass here, and it is my buddy Sewaddle. I love Sewaddle. It is a very underestimated Pokemon. It is a grass bug type, which means that it's not a very good type defensively. Having a 4x weakness to both fire and flying, along with having a weakness to ice, bug, and rock types, as well as poison. So with 6 total weaknesses, Leavanny, which is its final form, is definitely not a great Pokemon, but I like its design. I just like the design of Leavanny more than I care about anything else. But what I'm actually doing here is I'm looking for a Sewaddle that I can turn into a Leavanny later. Sewaddle evolves into Swadloon at, I believe, level 20 or 22, and then it evolves into Leavanny after its happiness has reached a certain point. So you can have a level 23 or 21, I can't remember exactly what it is, Leavanny, probably by the 3rd gym, which is probably where you'd really want one, since the 3rd gym is a bug-type gym, and the main character does use, or the main gym leader does use it. I just want to grab a Sewaddle real quick, though. Once I grab the Sewaddle, I'm going to grab Riolu and Marie, and then I'm going to find, I'm going to make this episode a little bit longer than I normally do. So, there we go. That's a male. I'm going to change this into a female Sewaddle with PK Hex later. I just kind of wanted to grab it first. and I really don't want to spend the next 30 minutes looking for one. Now, Riolu is going to be a pain in the butt to find, though, because Riolu has a whopping 5% encounter rate. So that is excellent for trying to find a final team member. Sawaddle, the sewing Pokemon. Alright, so I got Sawaddle. So now we'll head into Paniola Ranch, and right over here in this grass pile that looks disturbingly like a penis is where you can find, well, first of all, Lily, or Lillipup rather, I should say. I'll go ahead and catch this guy real quick, just because I might want to have it as a later Pokemon, because Stoutland's actually pretty decent. It's not great, but it is a good Pokemon. It does know some pretty decent moves. It has the Elemental Fangs Egg move, though. And, unlike in, I believe it's like, unlike in Black and White 1, the breeder house is not until post-game. So you cannot breed any Pokemon until you've already beaten the Elite Four. Alright, so there we go. Mareep is one of my favorite Electric-type Pokemon, Ampharos being the final evolution of Mareep. I've always loved Mareep ever since I was a little kid. Please don't kill it, thank you. Mareep is also very good early on because of its access to Thunder Wave. With its access to Thunder Wave, it actually makes it easier to capture other Pokemon, since Thunder Wave increases the Pokemon's capture rate by 1.5 times, I should say. So I'm actually going to heal this Mareep and put it... No. Actually, no. Okay, another thing real quick, because I just remembered this. In Pokemon White 2, I think it was just introduced in Gen 5 in general, but in this game, abilities like Static and Flame Body have a tendency to attract more of the Pokemon that is respected to the type of the ability. So, for example, if you have a Pokemon with Static in the first slot in your party, you have a higher... There you go, fucking Riolu, right off the bat. You have a higher likelihood of finding Electric-type Pokemon. Now, this Riolu will become my Lucario. I hope I don't kill it. Okay, cool. It used Endure, so even if I hit a crit, it's not gonna die. So this will be my Lucario. This will be one of my final team members right off the bat. Really good that I actually got it this fast, too. Well, I say got it, but it's not actually in the ball yet. So I should probably be more careful. If I run down to 2 balls, I'm going to put Mareep in so that hopefully Static can kick in. Nope, that's it. Alright, Riolu. So Riolu is going to be a final team member. And in honor of my Riolu from my Platinum run, I'm thinking about naming it Lucy Lou, but I'm actually going to go with a different name. This is a name that I actually use for a character in a book that I have been writing since I was in high school. It's pronounced Lucidia. So the C and the I make a C-E sound, so it's Lucidia. It was a common name that I used as a substitute for a name for my Pokemon. It's, again, like I said, it's a name of a character in a book that I've been writing for the better part of 15 years. Better part, like maybe 9, 10 years. I don't know. Point is, it's not done. Okay, this is actually not going to bode well for me, so I'm just going to have to go War of Attrition on this. Okay, maybe. I'm probably going to lose my fucking Oshawott already. I didn't do any level grinding, so this is not going to bode well. He's going to hit me with Tackle, and then I'm dead. And no, he's just going to keep spamming Leer. Kill with Tackle? Okay, cool. Perfect XP growth, too. Since they're equal level, I get a better XP growth. Not bad. You're thinking about how to bring out your Pokemon strength. You should be able to I should be able to count on you for backup. What are you doing here anyway? A town map? She didn't have to do that. Thanks to you, too. We just left, and you've already helped me out. I thought it was lively around here. You were having a Pokemon battle, huh? Isn't it nice to be young? You're not that old. Who are you? Who am I? I'm the owner of this ranch, and this is my wife. I love her title is just wife. After Pokemon battle, you should heal your Pokemon's HP, right? Here, I'll give you this. I'd rather you just heal my Pokemon entirely. Thank you. It's nice to have potions when you're far from a Pokemon Center. By the way, you didn't happen to see a herdeer around here, did you? I can't figure out where it went. Our two herdeer are always together, and this is the first time one has wandered off, so I'm a little worried. A little worried? Are you kidding me? Your Pokemon might be lost forever. Whatever, I'll look. Kinato, help out. Huh? Why do you get so mad? I think it's probably just playing somewhere in the ranch. I wonder. By the way, dear, if your Pokemon hurt, please let me know. I'll make them feel better for you. So, Pokemon a little worn out. Rest. Thank you. Thank you very much, nice lady. But that is a very good indication of our buddy's character here. So, I won't get into details. Obviously, the story will provide those details for me, so I won't have to. But let's just say that something bad happened to our buddy here when he was a kid, and that's the whole reason he's on this journey. And I'm actually playing this game in the knowledge that some people who are watching this actually have never played Pokemon before, so that's why I'm going to be a little bit more thorough with this playthrough than I have been in the past. So I'm actually going to go through things like type matchups and stuff like that. Like, just as an example, since Sewaddle is a grass bug type, it has a 4 limit to flying, like I mentioned earlier. So even if it's higher level, so P-Dove's Gust attack will still do a good amount of damage. It's 4 times strong against it, so 1-hit KO. I think that was a critical hit, too. Maybe I won't use additional use of the fast forward this time, because it actually looks smoother without it. Jesus Christ. Frickin' went 3 levels up from that one fight. And that's really the benefits of this style of EXP growth, which is why I want it to come back. Because you can fight higher level Pokemon and get more out of it. I'm just gonna knock this guy out. If he survives this, then I'll catch him. Nah. Out of the way, Riolu, I already got one. Sorry, bud. It's very rare for me to catch Riolu so quickly. Most of the time I actually, because when I was playing the console, when I was playing it physically on the DS, I'd have to grind for a female one. And Riolu has only a 12.5% chance of being female because it was originally an egg-only Pokemon. I will probably be catching legendaries too. I know I didn't catch much of the legendaries in Platinum, but that's just because I've done Platinum so many times. And I have so many videos on my channel about catching the legends in Platinum that I didn't want to do another one. Plus, nobody really wanted me to do it anyway. Alright, so I could skip this battle, but for the sake of XP growth, I'll fight him. I'm guessing that this guy's probably the groundskeeper here. Although his title says janitor, that's just his trainer class. Eat my water gun! Water in your face, in your face, in your face. Water in your face, water in your face, face. I like making little ditties sometimes. Interestingly how the second hit did more damage than the first. Alright, I don't have anything for that. I'll just keep Samuraiki in. That's a neat name I came up with. Samuraiki. I know it's weird because Raiki, or Rai in general, refers to lightning, and Samurott is a water type and doesn't know any electric moves, but I kind of just went with the idea of Samuraiki, like mixing the term Raiki with the name Samurai. I mean, Samurott is its actual name, which is Samurai and Otter, so Samuraiki is not that much different. Samurott actually has one of the best Pokemon names, in my opinion, too. Like, it's just so, like, all you have to do is hear its name and you know exactly what it's supposed to be. There's some Pokemon that aren't, excuse me, really like that. Although now that I think about it, there's, like, Patrat, I guess, I don't know, because it's obviously a rat Pokemon, but I don't know where the cat comes from. Watchog is weird, but it's like, Watchog is kind of like based on a hedgehog, but also on a meerkat, so it's sort of a weird hodgepodge there. But Oh, maybe that's why it's Watchog, because it's like a meerkat that... No. Yeah, it's like maybe a gopher? I don't know, it's hard to see. Mareep, I actually don't know the full origin of its name. I just know that it is a giant fluffy sheep with a lightning ball in its tail, and I love it. It is one of the best electric types, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise. So actually I'm going to want to go for the Thunder Wave, because I don't have anything that can directly cripple this guy. So we'll go for the Thunder Wave. And we'll just try tackling him till he submits. Okay. Sorry, checking my phone. Actually, Tackle's not doing much. We'll just go back to Oshawott. Sorry, Samurai Ki. I'm actually gonna speed this battle up a bit, because this is gonna take a little longer. So just keep tackling until he dies. Yeah, if you don't choose the water starter for the game, you can always go with Psyduck as a temporary water type. I think you can find a Zurill here as well, if I remember correctly, so if you have the patience to get a Marill, you can do that. But, definitely Samurot's the best water type in the game. I mean, some would argue that probably something like Jellicent is better, but, you know, because of its water ghost typing, but I've always loved Samurott. Okay, so there is a Zurill here. I've always loved Samurott ever since I was a kid. You know, playing Pokemon White for the first time, I was like, I want that one. Oh, shit. Samurai Ki's too strong. I critical hitted a bebe. Yarp! That cry, you found it. What a relief. Okay, I'll go call its trainer. As you stay here with it. You little pest. I'm a member of a group that strikes fear into the hearts of those who stand before it. Team Plasma. Ever heard of it? Not a clue. Really? We're the righteous group that tried to conquer Unova 2 years ago in order to liberate... 2 years back in order to liberate Pokemon. I skipped ahead. Whatever. Fools will never understand us. Still. Finally, Fight. Let's just fucking fight. No, you're not gonna fight? Okay, well. Thanks for the useless TM and frustration, I guess. Most definitely the most useless TM, because your Pokemon, you want them to have high happiness. And it is very easy to raise a Pokemon's happiness, and it is very difficult to lower their happiness. Is there a hidden item here? No? Nope, okay. Well, I will go ahead and I will heal up with her help. There we go. And then I'm actually going to go ahead, since we're at 33 minutes, and I'm going to call this the end of the first episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see and you'd like to see more, please consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like on the video, let me know you enjoyed. Also, if you guys want to see more content from me, check down in the description. I have a link to a bunch of playlists of videos that I've done. Go ahead and check those out if you would be so kind. And until next time, this has been CDS, making it fun one video at a time, and I will see you guys in the next video.